Hello everyone once again and welcome back to PAX and Recreation. And today we continue our Yu-Gi-Oh saga, this time with another weird thing. Maximum Gold El Dorado, the gold rush continues. And you may be thinking, is this man only buying casual stuff that baits people? It's like, yes, you're right. So what do we have here? Maximum Gold El Dorado, and like I don't know who does the graphic design at Konami, but like, yeesh, like why do you do it? Like I did stuff in Photoshop like 10 years ago, like, oh yeah, too much gold, so put something around the text. Like it doesn't make it easier to read, guys, come on. So basically, long story short, it's like 4 Maximum El Dorado packs, Gold El Dorado packs, with 7 cards each, 2 premium gold rares, and 5 gold letter rares, right? So, and then this is another of those products that I call them casual bait because, and you will see in a second, because this is more box than anything else, and this is one of those wasteful boxes that we talked about in another episode. Is like, look at this. So it's very nice as a display. So this is obviously to get people like me into buying this, and they go like all these like Aztec Mayan aesthetic because El Dorado, right? But doesn't have anything in the cards regarding that. And then you see us like box, right? And 4 boosters. And mind you, this is not even that expensive as a product. Like it's just 4 boosters. There you go. And this box that you might be like, oh, that's a cool box. It will be, but it's not. You can't store anything here. So this is the wastefulest thing that you can, the most wasteful thing you can do, because I mean, the only thing I can do with this is this, and there you go, right? So ready to go to the garbage. And you can like, I don't know if the microphone gets that clack that it's doing. Like this is actually like a very solid cardboard construction for something that, you know, it's not useful for anything. Which is a shame. You know, I love my boxes. We are here in the church of cardboard. So whatever. And then this plastic thing, which I guess maybe you can reuse. And you may be thinking, do you want to reuse everything? What's up with you? Like, and it's like, no, but I mean, you have to recycle, right? Or like at least try to be good to the environment, because we're already like all these cards and shit. Like, yes, sure, the cardboard is recyclable, so I guess, but the booster wraps are not very eco-friendly, and every time they try to do paper wraps, it's bad because you can see through, and you know, and they're not very, you know, protective of cards, etc. So this is not a very eco-friendly hobby. And then they do stuff like this box and this plastic thing. I guess you could reuse it as some sort of thing to, you know, show off your cards, I guess, like if you put them like this, but whatever, plastic, right? So 3 boosters, small boosters, so this should be a short one, and let's see. So the thing about the Maximum El Dorado, so they release a bunch of like other gold sets, well, not sets, like collections, which are basically like reprints and stuff like that of cards, like that are already banned by default, and with golden treatments. And that's nice, I guess, for bling reasons. But to me, it just kills me, right? For example, Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon Gustav Max. And this is a card that I can get behind because it's like, look, simple effect. Once per turn, you can detach 1 material from this card and inflict 2000 damage to your opponent. There you go. So, gold letters, right? You can see these borders here. This is where the craziness starts, because you can kind of read the titles in these ones. The Weather Painter Rain. Now we are going back to the crazy effects, and number 1, Numeron Gate Ekam. So XYZ again, or XYZ. 2020 cards from you know, these cards are from 20, this whole El Dorado thing is from 2020. Prank Kids Roxy's, which again, cool. Prank Kids Weather Washer. So this is the whole Prank Kids cycle, or tribal, I guess, whatever you want to call it. And there you go. This is where the thing starts. You may be thinking, well, it's not that bad. And it's like, well, it's kind of bad because I don't even know if these cards are legal to play with. You see the reflection on this thing? Like, this thing is almost plastic. Like, it's so gold. It's so fine that it's, you know, it just shines too much. Look at that. But whatever. Danger, Nessie, which is a very interesting name for a Yu-Gi-Oh card. And then Mystic Mine. And again, I don't know if you can tell, like, by comparison, because these are all, like, this, well, this is not foil, this is a normal card. But, like, see the reflection on a normal card? See the reflection on this? Look at that, like, you're like, oh yeah, the card is foil. It's like, no, it's not only the card. It's only the drawing, the art. It's the whole card. It's plasticky. Which, mind you, I like if, you know, these were like iconic cards or something, just for exposition reasons, but they are not. I guess you're supposed to play with this. I don't know if you can even play with this. Can you play with this? Cold Talker. We're back at Metal Gear Solid 5. Interesting. See, another easy to follow effect. Thank you very much. Number 41, Baguska, the Terrible Tire Tapir. Oh man, they really love their names. Once per turn. Okay, Baguska. Number 2, Numeron Gate Divi. Okay. Dragunity Knight, Romulus. A Link Monster, okay, not bad. Summon Limit, okay, Trap card. Neither player can summon more than 2 times per turn. Negated summons count towards these limits. Negated card effects that would summon do not count. Can get behind this. Cool. Invoked Mekaba or Mekaba. Machine, Fusion, Effect. Alistair the Invoker plus 1 light monster once per turn. When a spell card or monster effect is activated, quick effect, you can send the same type of card, monster, spell, or trap, from your hand to the graveyard and negate the activation. And if you do, banish that card. Not bad. Again, ultra plasticky, very nice looking, but still. And Prank Kids Place, which is a field card. It's their house, apparently. When this card is activated, you can add 1 Prank Kid monster from your deck to your hand once per turn. If you fusion summon a Prank Kid fusion monster, except during it, you can have all monsters you control gain 500 attack. Once per turn, if you link summon a Prank Kid's Link monster, except during the damage step, you can have all monsters your opponent control lose 500 attack. Even if this card leaves the battlefield, you can only activate 1 Prank Kid's Place per turn. Okay. Both are field cards. I feel there's some sort of coming back of field cards. In my day, it was like, oh, you gain 200 attack for all spellcasters or something. And then they stopped being used because it was like, ah, this is whatever. No one cares. Urgent Schedule. Okay. The Phantom Knights of Silent Boots. Nice. Eva. Ooh. Tanokaku. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can banish up to 2 other light fairy monsters from your field and or graveyard. And add the same number of level 2 or lower light fairy monsters with different names from your deck to your hand, except Eva or Eva. You can only use this effect of Eva once per turn. Okay, interesting. Guardian of the Golden Land. This is more like classic Yu-Gi-Oh! See, no background, just a thing in the void. Love it. Although this is weird because this is a trap card, but it's just because it's a monster. So that's how the rules apply. Cold Talker Inverted. Wait a second. So Cold Talker and Cold Talker Inverted. I can make so many jokes with this, but one has a sword, the other has a lance, 2 effect monsters, 2 Cyberse monsters. If this link card is summoned, you can special summon 1 Cyberse monster from your hand to put to your zone this card points to. Okay? So you can only use this effect, Cold Talker Inverted, once per turn. Weird, because this looks like when they release like the alternate Blue Eyes White Dragon and stuff like that. but they are in the same set, so no point. Familiar Possessed Lina. Not bad. And again, in the Ultra Mega Gold, even the copyright is crispier. Damn, these cards are nice looking, but at the same time it's like yikes. And Conquistador of the Golden Land. 2020. Okay, so they also went the Vampire Conquistador versus the Aztec and Mayan things. So if that's the case, I guess that the El Dorado theme makes sense. Although I haven't seen like any tribalist, like, how do I say it, Mayan or Aztec looking thing. Just conquistadors and which, yeah, I guess they were the ones chasing El Dorado, but still. Scrap Golem, which is a fridge, and I love it. However, this brings the question, right? If you summon a Scrap Golem nowadays, it will have those parts. But if you summon a Scrap Golem in the past, because remember that this is a Pharaoh's game, does it come with other sort of scrap attached to it? We will never know. Altergeist Silquitus. Altergeist Poltergeist. Nice. Now this looks more like a card that belongs here. Okay, so Konami, you are forgiven. Only for this, not for all of the other things that you haven't done, and we haven't forgot about Metal Gear, so be cool. I'm waiting for that Metal Gear Solid 3 Delta, and it better be good. Kagemucha Knight, which is nice, but at the same time looks like someone kind of gave up half drawing. Area the Water Charmer, Gentle. I love that they have like their personality trait as a coma there. I don't know. It's like this guy. No, it's not this one. Where's the other one? I think it's here. Or I am no. I'm not crazy. My mother tested me. Nope. I can see it. Am I mixing it with something else that I saw in another video, maybe? Maybe I am. Weird. I could swear that we had another one that also was like a weird name. Nope. I am dreaming of it. Or I saw it in another video and I am... Yep. Apparently I saw it in another video. Sorry, I guess. My bad. Prank Kids Lampsies. Nice. Soul-Eating Oviraptor. This card is okay, but the foil and stuff just makes it look like super duper. Look at this, man. For 1,800, like Lajin, remember Lajin? The most powerful monster at this time. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can take one dinosaur monster from your deck and either add it to your hand or send it to the graveyard. You can target one other level 4 or lower dinosaur on the field and destroy it. Okay. Then a special summon one dinosaur monster from your graveyard in defense position. You can only use this effect once per turn. I love it that they have this need to put that text nowadays, like access code talker. Oh, nice! Look at that. Right from Gundam. Jeez. Two effect monsters. 2+. Wait, what? Yep, 2+. Man, you gotta, like, if I could like make a wish, my wish would be like, can we please make the Yu-Gi-Oh cards bigger? Like, because if they are going to have that amount of text, if I could go back in time, I would be like, can you please make it the same time as all the other card games, please? Because, yes, for the sake of art and the text. But hey, yeah, this was the Maximum Gold El Dorado. So, is it worth it to buy? I have more to open, so look up for other videos, but kind of may. I mean, if you see it super cheap and you like the cards that can appear in here, because they're not best. It's not like super hot item or anything. Maybe. I mean, I like this treatment. I like it a lot. I don't know if I can play with that treatment. It doesn't feel right because again, I haven't played like Yu-Gi-Oh seriously since like but I'm an old person. But for like when I played in tournaments, it was easier because we didn't have like all these amount of crazy treatments, and we didn't have like 25 years of Yu-Gi-Oh history on our backs. But for example, in Magic the Gathering, you can't play in a tournament with foil cards or like crazy foil cards, because you can tell that they are there, and people can the shining in your face is like because it shines light in your face. So I don't know if you could use this in Yu-Gi-Oh. I'm very curious about that. But hey, I don't know. Let me know down below, and let me know what you thought about this pool, and if you will buy this thing or not. And yeah, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate it a lot, and see you next time on PAX and Recreation. Bye.